All right, YouTubers, what's going on? It's been a couple of days since I've done a video. I don't think there's going to be any running video today. Just a few items I got in the mail. A couple of things to talk about. As y'all know, I was having some tooth issues, so I go to the dentist on Wednesday, first thing in the morning, to start that process. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to that. And what we did, the dentist thing is not cheap at all. So, and I have dental insurance, good stuff, Blue Cross Blue Shield through my employer, but it's still expensive. So we're gonna be getting my top teeth redone, and gonna look like a movie star again. So don't neglect your teeth, people. I never neglected my teeth. I always brush my teeth 2-3 times a day forever since I knew how to do it. Use floss, everything. But the thing is when I was younger, I ate a lot of lemons and stuff. I love lemons, and it just ate the enamel off of the back of my teeth. So that's why I've had so many issues. Got some broken ones and things like that. But they're gonna fix me all up, thousands of dollars later, and maybe a little bit of pain. I hate the dentist. But anyway, guys, so what I did is I went ahead and sold this car. It was just sitting here. It's a 2005 Honda Civic. It's got tons and tons of new stuff: ball joints, hubs, wheel bearings, starter, alternator, battery, timing belt, water pump, radiator, tires, brakes, you name it. I've put in a lot more than I'm going to be getting out of it, but it just sits there. So she's gonna be going bye-bye. It's a very nice car for 2005. Over 15 years old. No tears in the seats. Dash is good. No issues. But anyway, guys, so we got a couple of $1,000s for this. Put it towards my dental work. Wish I could spend it on engines and pipes and all that stuff, but unlike some people, we don't always have the extra money to just throw around like that. Got some other important issues to take care of first, and then in a month or so we'll start getting back on the RC thing. There are some things I want to do. I want to get my Nova Rossi all modded and all that. So, but I'm probably going to take the Muggies lead on that, and Family Affair also. I don't think I want to have any of my engines modded by someone that does not have a dyno. And I'm not sure if Rick at RB Mods has a dyno or not, but I know now through the Muggies videos that RC Renew, Lance over there, and I've heard of RC Renew before, but on some other things, I think repinching and stuff like that, back when I was messing with my LSTs and the Big Reds and my Losi 454 right here, I thought about having it repinched. Alright, guys, so let me show y'all what we got going on. I did some running the other day with the Techno. I did not video it. I was just kind of doing some test and tuning here at the house. I rebuilt my Losi clutch with 4 brand new Max Life aluminum shoes, so it's ready to go. And I'm in the process of rebuilding the clutch on this one. I don't have my nut that goes in the end of the crank right there. That's one of the things that I got, which was this. These are really cool. I like them. It's the Losi clutch pin and hardware kit. It's $8, but it comes in and I'll hold on to these pins for when I need it, but it comes with this little washer and grommet, so you don't have to use shims and stuff on the outside of it. It sets down in there. It's a real bitch sometimes when you're trying to get your clutch bell not to bind and things. In this as long as you get your bell off of the flywheel, make sure it's shimmed off the flywheel, and then go ahead and use this. It works real well. It's worked well for me anyway, and I haven't really seen other stuff that I could use to do that. Now there are some little washers. They call them crank cheaters. I think that's what they call them, crank cheaters. They're little tiny washers that fit inside the bearings, so to make up that space, so you're not going to bind. But I prefer to use this. I think it's a lot better and a lot cleaner. Speaking of working like a gentleman, and it comes with some shims as well. So anyway, cleaned up the Techno, got the bearings all oiled up and everything, and she is smooth, easy rolling. I think another run or two, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and go through these diffs again, check the fluid. But we really don't run it a lot, but I was running pretty hard out there in the field for sure. So anyway, and I changed. I know I said I was gonna run the Rex Legend and continue to run it here in the Techno and the LRP and the 8T, but I'm going to switch it back up. I originally had bought this .32 LRP for the Techno, so she's going back in the Techno for sure. And we'll put the Rex Legend back in the 8T. Now the 8T is almost ready to go. We have a couple of things here that I want to open up, so let me put y'all down for a second. How many minutes we got? We're running out of time, folks, so let's go through this real quick. Maybe show y'all what I got. All right, first one is from A-Main. Y'all know that I have my 4.0 center diff right here, but it was for the 4.0 E-Truggy, so I couldn't use the plastic spur and everything that came with it. So I went ahead and ordered this, get out a new knife. This knife is called the Buckshot Cutlery. Right here, made in the USA, people. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I just sharpened it too. Alright guys, so I ordered 2 spur gears. I got one today in the mail, and one I got to pick up at the hobby shop this week. This is the 51 tooth spur gear for the 8T 4.0. Right there, it's a lightened spur gear with the holes in it. So now we can go ahead and complete our 4.0 diffs. All the diffs on the RTR 8T are now 4.0 and 3.0. The front diffs are 3.0 and the center and the rear are 4.0. So got that going on. Alright, let's see what's in the big box real quick. This time we got plenty of time. Alright guys, let's see what's in the big box. Let me scratch this stuff out. Where'd my blade go? Alright, this came from one of my subscribers, and we've never met in person, we've never talked on the phone, but we've emailed back and forth. And he's someone that you guys know, Family Affair. Shout out to you, Family Affair. I'm glad that you're stepping up with the informational videos. Helps out guys like me that are still really learning in the hobby. So he sent this to me, and I was looking at the Futabas and stuff, but the receivers are just too expensive for me to redo all my receivers. I've got 12 receivers for Spectrum. So let's see what we got here. Peanuts galore. Alright, you sent it in the box, that's good. Supposed to be a Losi bell in here too, must be in the box. Alright guys, so what we got here is a Spectrum DX5C. So we're going to upgrade from my DX4C which I love. I've never had any issues with this controller, but we're going to step up. I'm not quite going to give up on the FlySky yet. I'm going to hold on to it. If I like the DX5C, then I'll probably find somebody that would like to purchase it, you know, for a discounted rate for sure. So let's see what we got here, Mr. Family Affair. See what you sent me. And this spawns from a deal that we had made. I'm not going to go into the details of the deal, but it was you know, one hand washes the other type thing, and I sure appreciate it. It's good to have good people like Family Affair out there who teach but don't preach. Alright, here's my bell, my low-C bell. I'm not sure if it's a 14 or a 13. It looks like maybe even bigger. I'll have to, let's see right here. Oh, hell yeah. I think it's a 16, people, which is what I was thinking about this. Yep, we got us a 16 low-C bell. Awesome. Thank you, Family Affair. I was wanting to get one of these. Now I'm good to go. And that was a freebie in the deal. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, hell yeah. When you said brand new, you weren't kidding, man. Alright, comes with the Spectrum SR415, which is a 4-channel receiver. Right there, guys. The most I have right now is a 3-channel receiver, the 310. I've got a bunch of 210s, so that's awesome. Still got the tape on the back. Very good. Always hold on to your boxes, people. Got the manual. Awesome. And we'll go over this. There's a lot of great videos on the internet about the about this radio. There it is, guys. It's a radio. Get some batteries in there and check it out, guys. I'm pretty stoked about this. I had wanted one since they came out. I know it's not your high dollar expensive 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Futaba. But I've never had any problem with my Spectrum radios, and I'm really stoked about this. So, Family Affair, brother, you are the man. Seems like that just came right on time for us to make a deal, and so the deal will be concluded this weekend, and I really appreciate you, brother, and I really appreciate the videos that you're putting out. You're putting out some really great informative videos, and they're helping people like me out a great deal. The video on the pipes, man, that was off the chain, dude. I appreciate that. The videos about the ProTech glitch busters and stuff. I know that you've been racing and you've been in the hobby for a long time, so you are definitely one of my go-to guys as far as information and things like that. So keep it up, brother. Keep the videos coming, man. It ain't got to be all perfect cinematography, however you say it, but just put the info out for us, man. And just like you said, you can't teach us anything, but you can mentor us, and we have to learn it for ourselves. You're absolutely right. We have to take the initiative to try it, to do it. And if we fail, we fail. You know, we learn from our mistake and we keep going. So I'm gonna have to make some room on my controller shelf. I'm pretty stoked to go ahead and get some batteries in here and get it bound to. I think I'm gonna have to rebind all my receivers to this one. and get all my whips named. All the switching and changing of the receivers I'm trying to get my whip names in on the DX4, but I'm gonna have to redo them all, which is great. Looks like it's a little more slimline. This one was really big, front heavy. Looks like they improved on it quite a bit. Still a little front heavy, but not as bad. And I've taken these apart, people, where the spring, the steering return spring or the throttle return spring has come out. One day when one of these breaks down on me, one of these other ones, or maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to replace the springs on this. This is a brand new one right here that came with, what did it come with? Oh, this must have come with my 8T, but you know, it's never even been used. So maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to replace the throttle and the steering return springs on these. It's really simple. It's just a little tedious and meticulous, but yeah, shout out Family Affair, shout out Nitro Bird, where you been? What's going on, Nitro Bird? Hadn't seen no videos. Get you working on the track. But I got the LST2 down. I was probably going to do a couple of more break-in takes tonight on the .28 and maybe do a run. If y'all remember, a while back I had to buy the output gear, ring gear and pinion gear for the transmission from Australia. $7 gear cost me 35 bucks, and I had to wait almost a month to get it. But it came with 2 of those gears, those pinion gears, so I've got a spare. But I want to see, you know, make sure everything's good on it. I got my mesh and everything worked out good, and then continue breaking that in. We're not going to run these trucks that much, both of my LSTs, but it's good to know that they're good to go at any given time if I want to do a, you know, go back in time a little bit. All right, guys, that's going to be about it. We'll go ahead and get the 4.0 diffs and the 8T worked out, and finish putting my bell on. And I've got to look at this bell compared to the spur, see about this 16 bell. But I think for now, this is a 14 bell going on a 51T spur gear. So I don't know a whole lot about the spur gear, pinion gear ratios. So I'll continue to watch some Family Affair because you seem very knowledgeable in that area. And also I'll do some research on the great interweb, the YouTube machine. So, alright guys, that's going to be about it. You guys have a great week. Got to work tomorrow, but I'll be off Wednesday. And my dental thing is only for a couple hours, so I'm thinking that I'll probably have the 8T up and ready to go. We could check out these diffs. So, shout out to all the normals, and remember, treat people the way that you want to be treated. We'll see you guys later.